Okay, so the main event right now is doing another episode of the main event rant right here, right now. And first of all, I want to go ahead and apologize for not doing one last week. You know, I had a list of things I wanted to go ahead and talk about, but I don't think it'd be a waste of your time or my time to be talking about stupid stuff. How stupid? Let me tell you how stupid. The fact that, let's see if I got this right. I think it was last week or whatever week it was, when Jerry Springer showed up and he had Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Stephanie McMahon, it all turns into a ridiculous fight. Some people want to know my thoughts about that. First of all, my opinion is this. If Jerry Springer did his show in the Attitude Era, that would make a whole lot of sense. It would actually work, okay? Not that it doesn't matter now. Well, actually, it doesn't matter now, considering the fact of how stupid it ended up, okay? Just how stupid. So therefore, that whole thing with Nikki Bella and Brie Bella and this whole thing with Jerry Springer, I got nothing against Jerry Springer. I like the guy. But Sasuke, you've got to put that somewhere at a point where people will actually pay attention and know what the fuck is going on. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, that whole Jerry Springer show thing did not work on Raw. It sucked. It was stupid. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. More ridiculous than the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge that people have been doing, which, by the way, you notice you don't see any more of those ALS Ice Bucket Challenges, which means summer is over and fall has arrived. My fucking God. Jesus Christ. Now, we're going to talk about Night of Champions. We're going to talk about it right here, right now, because there's a lot of stupid things that happen. First of all, I'm glad that Goldust and Stardust are the tag team champions. I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that Sheamus is still the United States Heavyweight Champion. Miz, oh my God, he is the new WWE Intercontinental Champion. Oh my God. Should we go ahead and call Hollywood and say, hey, órale, ¿sabes qué? Hey, The Miz is the champion again. Let's all celebrate. Let's all shove a candlestick up our asses and get our assholes burned. Oh, God, Miz, give me a fucking break. As far as I'm concerned, Dolph Ziggler got ripped off. Now, let me also say this, and I want to get this out of the way right now. The fact that I am probably the smartest person on the face of this planet right now for not seeing WWE Night of Champions. You know why? I didn't feel like ordering the pay-per-view. I didn't want to get the WWE Network, and I didn't want to see it for only $9.99. I'd rather buy a 12-pack of Michelob Ultra for $9.99 rather than order the Night of Champions for $9.99, because as far as I'm concerned, it was probably the worst pay-per-view they've ever put together. Okay? Now, the only thing that was good, besides the champions I just mentioned, the fact that Dean Ambrose arrived. Dean Ambrose showed up. Now, like I said, I didn't see the pay-per-view, but I knew he would show up at Night of Champions. He shows up, he kicks Seth Rollins' ass, and then the whole 9 yards and so forth. Okay? Now, let's see what else. Divas Championship. First of all, whoever the nut job is, I think it was Stephanie, that decided to put Nikki Bella in a Divas Championship matchup should be shot in the fucking head. And I think it was Stephanie. Yes, it was Stephanie. Because she was the one that decided that she was going to go ahead and ruin a good Divas Championship matchup by putting a total diva inside a Divas Championship matchup. I got news for you. Let me tell you something. Nikki Bella's hot. Nikki Bella's gorgeous. I'd bang her in front of John Cena if the main event had the opportunity. But the thing is, I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because John Cena would probably kick my ass. That's the truth. Okay? AJ Lee and Paige should keep the championship to themselves. Just the two of them. Now, if this was a fatal four-way and you added Brie Bella to the mix, then that would make a whole lot of fucking sense. Okay, a whole lot of fucking sense, but this is the dumbest thing you would ever hear about in a Divas Championship matchup nonetheless. But the good thing is, AJ Lee is now the new WWE Divas Champion. That's out the window, that's over the hill and down the river. That's how it fucking goes. And also, USA gets disappointed at the hands of Mark Henry, which to me was probably stupid, because personally to me, I think it would have been best for business, in my opinion, if Rusev would have just lost to Mark Henry. That's my opinion. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. Rusev won. Mark Henry's out of the picture. And no doubt JBL is going to be against Mark Henry and all this other crap that you hear on Monday Night Raw every single fucking time when JBL talks. With all due respect, JBL is an entertaining commentator. Whether we hate him, whether we love him, we are entertained by the things that JBL is talking about. So let's see, we pretty much covered all the bases, right? Every single championship was defended. U.S. Championship, Intercontinental Championship, Divas Championship, Tag Team Championship was defended. So all that was left, oh yeah, by the way, Randy Orton won against Y2J, which means Y2J is going to be gone for the next couple of months. So therefore, Randy Orton, the Viper, wins. And you know what? Everyone wants my opinion on who Brock Lesnar should take on for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which I'll bring that up in just a moment. Now, let's talk about Brock Lesnar and John Cena. Let's talk about Night of Champions. Let's talk about the conclusion, the end to possibly the 32nd match that was possibly the worst WWE Championship matchup in the history of WWE. Now, let's see if I got this right. Now, I didn't see the pay-per-view, but I did read through the columns, and I did read through this and read through that, and blah, blah, blah. Now, all of a sudden, John Cena is getting his ass kicked by Brock Lesnar, and then Brock Lesnar was going to kick John Cena's ass. Now, I said it from the beginning, probably a couple of times on Facebook and a couple of times on Twitter, when I said that John Cena would win over Brock Lesnar, but he would not be WWE champion. So what do? And this is probably a huge, fucked up, and controversial mistake by Mr. COO, Mr. What's Best for Business, Triple H. He goes ahead and he decides to go ahead and bring in Seth Rollins so he can cash in on Brock Lesnar. Are you kidding me? Are you insane? Are you out of your fucking mind? Do you really want to cash it in on Brock Lesnar? Really? You have got to be insane on crack if you're going to cash in your money in the bank on Brock Lesnar. I wouldn't do that. No. I would wait till the right moment. If Brock Lesnar got hit with a steel sledgehammer, or a hammer sledgehammer, whatever the fuck it is, if Brock Lesnar was nailed to the fucking wall and could not move, then it'd be the perfect opportunity for the main event to go right ahead and pin Brock Lesnar 1, 2, 3 and become the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, a champion. That would work out just fine. It'd be perfect. But instead you chose, and I believe, in my opinion, Seth Rollins decided to go ahead and try to cash in his Money in the Bank contract just so he can get his hands on Brock Lesnar and win the WWE Championship. John Cena, well, whatever happens, he interfered, he stopped, and everything else like that. The bottom line is, the only ridiculous thing that I don't understand, that I haven't been able to figure out yet, and even though the results are already out on the internet, they're out on Facebook, they're out on Twitter, there's still that one fucked up question, and that fucked up question is, who the fuck won the match? John Cena or Brock Lesnar? Can somebody, you know what, somebody tell me, I may find out. You can comment on my YouTube, you can go ahead and just tell me who won, but tell me who won. I know some people, it doesn't matter who won. Yes, it does! Because if Cena won over Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is still WWE Champion, then I'm right, okay? We all must be right at a certain point in our times, right? So, no. I'm sorry. You'll have to apologize. I'm not exactly in a good best of moods. But I was just reading through the entire Night of Champions deal. And all I wanted to know was who won, who lost, how this happened, when this happened, whose fault was it, how did it happen, and did they put a cow and shove it up a man's ass early in the morning? That's all we wanted to know. Now, Night of Champions, whoever decided to order the pay-per-view for only $54.99, you're the stupidest fuck in the history of stupid fucks for ordering the damn pay-per-view, okay? Some of you may have enjoyed it, but that's fine. For all of you that went to the WWE Network and ordered it for only $9.90 fucking $9. You are even dumber fucks for watching the pay-per-view because you knew it was going to suck. Yes, you knew it was going to suck. Hell, the main event even knew it was going to suck. I didn't have to waste my time to go ahead and order the damn pay-per-view and order the WWE Network. Didn't want to. Don't have to. Don't need to. Okay? I can just sit back, relax. I'm just having some Chinese food, drinking a little bit of fucking Coke, Sprites, Gatorades, Haterades, Pererades, whatever the kind is, and just look at the results on Facebook, look at the results on Twitter, and just say to myself, my fucking God, I know who won. Check it out. AJ Lee won via disqualification. Oh no, Sheamus won via hit a sledgehammer over the fucking head. God damn! The Tag Team Championship got switched over at the hands of Goldust and Stardust, which, by the way, I don't give a rat's ass what anyone says. They deserve to be the Tag Team Champions because it fits perfectly, and all I know is the feud between the Usos and the Goldust and Stardust and whatever the fuck they are is going to be amazing. But it would be even more amazing if you put the Wyatt family in the mix. Oh yeah, you know why you should put them in the mix? You know why? Because maybe, just maybe, you'll get an opportunity to see the Wyatt family become Tag Team Champions. But nonetheless, Night of Champions is over. It's done. I am done with this rant. But I want to remind a few other people of one thing. History is about to be made tomorrow night. But I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm not going to get your hopes up. I'm not going to tell the entire universe that it's coming. It's happening. You saw it. Because I got the tweet. Everybody got the tweet. Everybody saw it on Facebook. Everybody saw it on Twitter. He's coming. 9/22/14. A while back, several months ago, a game came out that was called, it's not out yet, but we saw the previews of it, called WWE 2K15, which featured, or 14-15, whatever the fuck it is, which featured a man named Sting. 2 generations of Stings. And you get the opportunity to play either one. And now Sting goes ahead and says on his tweet, it's showtime. 9/22/14. Which leads the question, is he going to come to WWE? Is he going to make his appearance for the first time in WWE history? Because like I said several months ago, or like I said a long time ago, if Sting decides to go ahead and go with the WWE, it will be the greatest moment in not only WWE history, not only in professional wrestling, but television history as well. Because to some people, Sting returns to the ring. To others, Sting finally appears in the WWE. Sting finally appears on Monday Night Raw. I want you to forget about every single WWE Raw moment that you ever remembered. Because on 9/22/14 will be the greatest moment in the history of WWE Monday Night Raw. The Stinger is coming to WWE Raw. He's going to shock the world. And the main event and every single wrestling fan all across the world and even the WWE Universe is going to witness history when it happens. And when it happens, the Stinger will come out in the black boots, the black trench coat, the black bat, coming out all crow-like and all. And it will be the greatest moment in the history of Raw, the greatest moment in professional wrestling, and the greatest moment in television history. The ratings will go off the fucking roof, and it's not just because Dean Ambrose will be there as well. It will be historic. So, Until then, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to end my rant. Night of Champions sucked. No one gave a damn about who won the match. And Sting is coming to Monday Night Raw. 9/22/14. Why? Because I can. And I want to. Any questions? Enough said. It's showtime, folks.